What can you tell me about the past perfect tense?
The past perfect tense is a grammatical tense used to describe an action that was completed before another action or event in the past. It is commonly used to express the idea that something occurred prior to a specific time or event in the past, and it is used to provide context or background information about past events. In English, the past perfect tense is formed by combining the auxiliary verb, had, with the past participle of the main verb. The past participle is typically formed by adding ed to the base form of regular verbs, e.g., played, worked, started, while irregular verbs have unique past participle forms, e.g., gone, seen, written. Here are some examples of sentences using the past perfect tense. She had finished her homework before her friends arrived. By the time I got home, my family had already eaten dinner. They had traveled to several countries before they settled down. After he had studied for months, he finally passed the exam. The past perfect tense is often used with time expressions like before, by the time, after, already, and until. It can also be used in conditional sentences to talk about hypothetical situations in the past or to express regrets. If I had known about the party, I would have attended. She would have been happier if she had chosen a different career path. In summary, the past perfect tense helps to clarify the sequence of past events and can be used to describe actions completed before other past actions or to discuss hypothetical situations and regrets.
Gives 10 examples for each case.
Sure. Here are 10 examples for each case of the past perfect tense. Actions completed before other past actions, events. A. She had already left the office when I called her. B. Before he started cooking, he had cleaned the kitchen. C. The movie had begun by the time we reached the theater. D. They had visited 5 museums before the trip ended. E. I had saved enough money before I bought the car. F. He had finished his assignment before the deadline. G. She had practiced the piano for years before her first concert. H. They had walked the dog before it started raining. I. Before moving to New York, she had lived in Los Angeles. J. He had met my parents several times before we got engaged. Hypothetical situations in the past. A. If I had known about the traffic jam, I would have taken a different route. B. If she had practiced more, she could have won the competition. C. If they had arrived earlier, they would have gotten better seats. D. He would have passed the test if he had studied harder. E. If she had brought an umbrella, she wouldn't have gotten wet. F. If we had left on time, we wouldn't have missed the train. G. They could have finished the project if they had worked together. H. If I had invested in that company, I would be rich now. I. She would have enjoyed the party if she hadn't felt sick. J. If he had listened to the weather forecast, he would have worn a jacket. Expressing regrets. A. I wish I had learned another language when I was younger. B. She regretted that she had not visited her grandparents more often. C. If only I had taken better care of my health, I wouldn't be facing these issues now. D. He wished he had been more careful with his finances. E. She would have been happier if she had followed her passion. F. If only I had listened to my parents' advice, I wouldn't have made that mistake. G. He regretted not telling her how he felt when he had the chance. H. I wish I had spent more time with my friends before moving away. I. She wished she had taken the opportunity to study abroad. J. If only we had taken more photos during our vacation, we would have more memories to cherish.